excuse me, if you're able to move to the center of your section, we would appreciate it so people don't have to climb over you. So if there's seats in the middle, you could move in. That would be great. We will have a full house, so we need to make sure we're providing space. Thank you. Good morning. My name is David Nieslanik, and I am honored to serve as principal of Southridge High School. Thank you. To each and every one of you, I warmly welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2018. As this is a formal ceremony, I would like to remind you to not block those behind you in seats by standing or waving signs, using air horns or other sound makers, and be considerate of all students, as each student this morning has earned the honor of being recognized. At this time, will you please stand and welcome the class of 2018 to their commencement ceremony as Mr. Jared Sorum and the Southridge Band play the traditional processional Pomp and Circumstance.
Good morning. My name is Sydney Hanshaw, and I'm the 2017-18 Student Body President. And I would like to welcome you to Southridge High School's commencement ceremony for the class of 2018. I would like to ask you to remain standing as the Southridge Band, under the direction of Mr. Sorum, performs our national anthem. Class of 2018, families and guests, please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Sorum and the Southridge Band, for our processional music and for as well as performing the national anthem. Joining me on stage today for commencement ceremony are Mr. Carl Mead, the Beaverton School District Deputy, Superintendent, School Board Representative, Ms. Susan Greenberg, and Mike Chamberlain, Beaverton School District Executive Administrator for High Schools, and Mr. David Eastlander, high school principal. Also on stage is Joey Miller, who will be giving our student address. Staff member Mr. Griffin Patrick, who is also chosen by the senior class, to share a few words of wisdom, and name readers Abby Wilbur, Brendan Long, and Nick Denning. Please welcome to the podium Mr. Eastlander.
Thank you, Sydney. Sydney has been our ASB president for the past year and has been thoughtful and inclusive in her position. And she has also excelled as a member of both choir and theater. Sydney will attend Grand Canyon University in the fall studying nursing. We wish her the best of luck in her studies and what lies ahead. School Board Member Greenberg, Deputy Superintendent Mead, Executive Administrator Mike Chamberlain, faculty, staff, parents, family members, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the graduates of the class of 2018. Good morning and welcome. The last time we were in this arena, we were cheering in the stands as our men's basketball team placed 4th in state, and our women's basketball team won their second consecutive 6A state champion. It's good to be back in the Trial Center. Will all parents and guardians of graduates please stand? Thank you. Thank you for sharing your children with us, for giving us your most prized possession. It is a privilege to have worked with such a fine group of young adults. It is evident that you have instilled in your children the highest of values and ethics. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Education is and must always be a partnership between the school and family, working together to instill the skills and values that will carry these young people confidently forward into the world. We are grateful for your support, and we share in your satisfaction this morning as we have worked together to provide your children with roots to stay grounded and wings to take flight. Seniors and guests, would you please give all the parents and guardians a round of applause? Will all grandparents that are here this morning please rise? Thank you for your unwavering support of these young people. Some of you have traveled great distances to be here. Your attendance here this morning demonstrates your love and devotion to your family. These young people are your legacy, and it is one for which you should be very proud. Thank you for joining us today. To all of our alumni joining us today, your time at Southridge paved the way for this class and for all future Skyhawks. Soon, the class of 2018 will join your ranks, and as we close in on our 20th anniversary, we invite you to re-engage in our community so that together we can share the values, dreams, and hopes of what it means to be a Southridge Skyhawk. Alumni, thank you for joining us today, and let us give a round of applause to all alumni in attendance. And finally, to the class of 2018. This is your day. Congratulations on an incredible accomplishment, the first of many to be sure. This class is diverse, thoughtful, inclusive. Last year when we met as juniors, I asked you to step up, unify, and lead our school. You did just that. And out of your hard work, you led our school with pride and accomplished many feats. You welcomed into Skyhawk Nation new families and students that traditionally were not Southridge High School families. And you laid a foundation for those behind you to work hard, establish dreams, and soar to higher heights. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Southridge High School's graduating class of 2018. This class has many accomplishments. Southridge seniors garnered 44,268 hours of recorded service learning and giving to the community. This is an amazing accomplishment. The class of 2018 was unified in their efforts to help where they could, whether it be days of understanding, providing community service opportunities, giving to those in need, participating in student-generated community service activities, cramming the cage to raise money to grant a Make-A-Wish for each of the past 4 years, and leading our participating in the IB 5K or Uganda Fast to supporting our sister school in Matala, Uganda. By the way, students from our sister school in Uganda are watching live today on laptops donated from fundraising efforts led by our students. We also want to welcome them and those around the world who are watching our graduation live on YouTube. At this time, if I can have all the seniors look at that back camera back there and wave. Our students in Uganda are watching this graduation. We wish you the best of luck and thank you for joining us. Our students work together tirelessly to better our society. This class's enthusiasm and drive to make a difference has made our local and global community better. We are all very proud of the young adults you have become and the impact you will continue to have on the world around us. Southridge High School is one of 3,182 schools in 153 countries to offer the International Baccalaureate program. This year, IB is celebrating its 50th anniversary. IB offers a comprehensive 2-year curriculum that allows students to fulfill requirements to meet the demands of a rigorous internationally recognized curriculum. IB diploma candidates are required to take courses in 6 separate areas and the theory of knowledge. Write a 4,000-word extended essay in an area of interest, and complete service and participation in extracurricular activities and creative endeavors. In recognition of their achievement, each of our diploma candidates have presented with a white stole, which they are wearing today. Will our IB diploma candidates please rise? Please join me in congratulating these outstanding young men and women. The Beaverton School District began AVID 4 years ago, and Southridge High School is graduating our first class of AVID graduates alongside those from across the Beaverton School District. AVID, Advancement via Individual Determination, supports student academic success and post-high school planning. This year, 100% of our Southridge High School avid graduates were accepted into either a community college, four-year university, the United States military, or trade schools. Will all avid graduates please rise so we can honor your hard work and individual determination? Thank you. You may be seated. Southridge High School has earned 2 state championships this year, one in volleyball and another in women's basketball, with our volleyball team being the only school other than Jesuit High School in the Metro League to win the title since girls could attend Jesuit High School. What an amazing accomplishment. Give them a round of applause. 20 members of this class will be going on to participate at the collegiate level in dance, diving, volleyball, basketball, football, soccer, baseball, golf, lacrosse, softball, and track and field. In addition, we are the only large school in the history of the OSAA to win both the volleyball and women's basketball 6A championship in the same year in the history of the OSAA. Please give all of our athletes a round of applause. For the first time in Southridge High School's history, our senior-led advanced choir Avancé qualified for the state competition and came home with a third-place trophy. In addition, our wind ensemble performed a full symphony at the state and the only high school to do so, and came home placing 6th. In addition, we brought home 3 individual state champions in the state solo band competition. In the fine arts, 36 students won gold keys at the regional level, while 35 students won silver keys at the regional level as well, with 1 student winning a gold key at the national level and 6 winning silver. Please give all of our students in the fine arts and the performing arts a round of applause. Earlier this week at the evening senior celebration and the senior recognition assembly during the school day, we recognized 279 seniors for academic, artistic, and athletic excellence, for receiving dual credit in both high school and college credit courses, completing a career academy, health careers, or CTE pathway, as well as being honored by being named a Southridge Scholar. Class of 2018, your collective accomplishments have inspired our community. Audience, please give our students a round of applause as we honor the class of 2018. This year, Southridge had 48 students with a 4.0 or higher GPA. Will all students who received a 4.0 or higher please stand and allow us to recognize your accomplishments? Thank you, and you may be seated. The valedictorian award is presented to the graduating senior with the highest weighted or unweighted grade point average and who attended Southridge High School for at least their junior and senior years. The valedictorian for the class of 2018 is Jessica Shao. Jessica, please stand. Congratulations, Jessica. Our students will be attending universities and community colleges or trade schools in 27 states and Canada. We have students who have chosen to go into the workforce, take a gap year to volunteer and work, or to go on a mission. Southridge High School will also be represented in the United States Marine Corps, Army, Navy, and Air Force. Please give all of our seniors a round of applause. I would like to call Sydney Hanshaw back to the podium.
We are beginning a new tradition at Southridge High School. Each year, students will be selecting a staff member to share a few words of wisdom. This year, the seniors have chosen social studies teacher, Mr. Patrick Griffin. Mr. Griffin, please come forward to share the faculty commencement address.
Chapter 1 is titled, "You Voted to Hear a Speech from a Guy Who Once Threw Bananas at You While Dressed as a Gorilla." Most beloved class of 2018. Well, the world is a rather interesting place right now, isn't it? From Syria to Korea, from racism to sexism, from pollution of the earth to pollution of the mind, from refugees to xenophobia, throw in fake news and politicians today. Well, welcome to the real world. You are all so not ready. What you are going to have to fight has plagued humanity for so long that it is all but impossible to not see it as part of human nature. Even if you could somehow, in a fit of enlightenment, make yourself ready to challenge those established orders, you're just one person. What could you even do? At least, that's what you will all hear from yourself and from others. In those moments when you look at the lake's surface and see both your reflection and the depths beyond. When you question your own response to the grief and think that, perhaps, you should just focus on your own short and rare gift of life. So you're not ready. Now, many of you might say, if you haven't already, that we didn't prepare you. Forgetting for a moment how many times most of you had your phone out while we were trying to do literally anything. You should know that we would have failed anyway. The past is too formidable, perspectives on the present too varied, and the future too unknowable for us to have managed things otherwise. No, instead, our job was to offer you a foundation from which you could continue on as creators of knowledge. For that is how you will find your own answers, your own future. So, you're facing problems many appear content with shrugging off as established orders to the universe. Might has always made right, history and evolution show nothing else. Yes, the world is and has been a terrible place for far too many. However, it is, by blood and sweat and tears not your own, a better world for a greater percentage of people than ever before. And none of us should really take a one-way ticket back to any point in history. Find and nurture hope then in the fights that came before you. Established orders of old were challenged, and now we do not have to wonder if 5-day work weeks are possible, if slavery is just part of the human experience, or if authoritarianism and oppression can be vanquished. So you're just one person, just one drop amidst a limitless ocean. Were you sick the day we taught about parts of a whole in math, or about how mitochondria, the powerhouse that it is but one part of the symbiotic relationship that makes up a cell? Was the allure of your phone greater than the notion that that sentences are incomplete without a subject, verb, and punctuation, or that it is the repetition of simple skills that make for both beautiful works of art and for athletic prowess? Were you so cynical that you chose to ignore the many that is required for a healthy psyche, or a revolution, or a civil rights movement? Your life may amount to no more than one drop in a limitless ocean, yet what is any life-giving and sustaining ocean but a multitude of drops? I am frequently asked if there is hope for the future. It is not because I am particularly wise or prescient. Rather, it is because I work with you. Because youth represents a flame of hope where perhaps other fires have gone out. While such a hope might represent a selfish passing of the proverbial buck, my time with you these past 4 years has proven such hope justified. You left Southridge a better place than you found it, and thus I have hope that we can continue to address issues that really matter. The burden of history is upon you. We all wish we could be born during times of joy and peace, a time where any adventures we might have are imaginary or of our own choosing. But ours is not to choose when and where we are born. Ours is to choose what we do with the time given us. Today, we celebrate the putting aside of childish ways. Stand on the shoulders of giants and see hope in an uncertain sunrise. Yours is the coming of a tide. Most in this room are asking, will yours be a flood of destruction or of renewal and rebirth? Having worked so long with so many of you, well, you can see where so much of my joy, my optimism, and my hope come from. We love you, class of 2018. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Griffin. It's true. Our choices are to do what we have with time given to us. Earlier this spring, seniors were given the opportunity to audition for today's commencement speech. Joey Miller was selected as our 2018 student commencement speaker, representing this year's seniors. I invite Joey forward to deliver our student commencement address.
Graduates, parents, my good friends. Contrary to every other time in my life, today I stand before you with not that much to say. It's a shocker, I know. All I'd like to tell you is just one story, the story of one singular man that between his late teens and early 20s did the following things. He set the seminary record for the most demerits in a single year before being politely asked to leave. He enlisted in the Vietnam War and then attempted to protest that same war while still in uniform. He submitted his college final written in poetic fashion, and he secretly dropped out of college to campaign against Richard Nixon, although that didn't really work out as well. To his professor, he was a poetic genius. To the priests, he was a troublemaker. To the generals, almost court-martialed. But to me, he's just my Grandpa Pat. For my 16th birthday, a time where people both typically get a driver's license and get grounded, I received 2 books from him. And not all those things happen, fortunately, but I received 2 books from him, each of which I brushed off as hippie nonsense amidst my teenage angst. And there was a lot of that. The first was a biography of Robert Kennedy, the former presidential hopeful, and a man that saw in each of us the potential to reach out and to make a difference. The second was a novel called On the Road by Jack Kerouac, an influential book about traveling the country over and over and over and over again, and one I never ceased to name drop in my APUSH essays. But above all, they were not just my secret to getting a 5 on the AP test, which fortunately worked out well, thank goodness. They were each stories, tales of past adventurers who lived a life we still talk about today. Grandpa Pat offers a powerful example for us, lessons that someone like me couldn't really offer as much. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't finished growing up yet. I haven't even graduated high school, though I'm getting really close. But Grandpa Pat, he did do just that. He climbed those mountains and passed most of those classes. And although he can't be here at the Child Center today, we can still learn one thing from him. Live how we want our story to be told. Hopefully it's a good story, one with witnesses to greatness rather than witnesses in a court of law, but it's a story we want as a reflection of who we are. And of course, we should craft our stories to live long beyond us. We can leave our mark and tell our tale however it may be, whether winning a state championship in girls volleyball or basketball, founding a club based on tea and environmental activism, even spending Friday afternoons in the library discussing history with friends. For some, our calling may come outside of school, working a job to support your family, babysitting your siblings, maybe even just an extra hand around the house. These and the thousands more we've accomplished tell a story of our community, of our class, and most of all, of ourselves. Earlier, I alluded to a few classic works, absolutely fantastic reads, I'm sure you can get them at Powell's, but ones that pale in comparison to the stories we write as we step outside of these doors. It could be anything. Maybe the action-based stories of wild spring vacations, the endless jobs you'll fill until you find the perfect one, perhaps the awkward but fulfilling nuances of starting a new family of your own. But above all, it's the stories of each of us that speak the loudest. Our story is the chance to have an amazing voice, both an impact beyond us and a reflection upon us. That's what Grandpa Pat thought when he crafted his poems and cried out in his protests. That's what Kerouac and Kennedy did as they wrote, spoke, and sang. And as we head out of the center and into the bright and promising future, that's exactly what we can do too. Thank you.
Thank you, Joey. Your Grandpa Pat sounds like an amazing and inspiring soul. Now sharing our principal's remarks, Mr. Nieslanik.
In 1984, I stepped out of Glenwood Springs High School in western Colorado and onto the campus of Colorado State University with an open mind and a thirst for something new. I had this sense of curiosity, this inquisitive nature to be something different, to try something different, To be different than a small town farm boy, the oldest of 5 children, the 47th out of 68 grandchildren, born to a first-generation immigrants of Polish descent. I wanted to leave my small-town roots and blend in. Seniors, like you, I wanted to set my own path, but not quite sure how I was going to do it. And also like you, I was excited, hopeful, and full of wonder of what my future would bring. And just like many of you, excited to see what was about to happen as a freshman at a large university. As you will discover 10, 20, 30, 35 years from now, the path you set out on today may well be different than the one you are expecting. But what is important about this unpredictable path you are about to venture out upon is how you respond to challenges, celebrations, interactions with those around you, and setbacks. But no matter what the situation, you have the power to define your own journey. I stepped out of Colorado State University in 1988 with a baccalaureate in history and a newly minted teaching degree into a small village perched on the side of a terraced mountain in the Himalayas, a 2-day walk away from any form of transportation other than afoot. This village, Sherry Gao, had no indoor plumbing, no electricity or market to buy much of anything other than Chinese batteries that would die quickly in my Sony Walkman, playing CDs, by the way, month-old biscuits carried in by the porter from India, and if I was lucky, kerosene to use in my small gas stove. But the villagers did not have an abundant, but the villagers did have an abundance of friendship, joy, community, compassion, and empathy. In my 2 years living with the Sharma family, I learned money was not important, but family was. The luxuries I missed from home had minimal value, but the simplicities of a cup of chai in the morning at the local tea shop and a nightly conversation around the cooking fire were regarded as necessary. I spent 2 years walking the paths of Western Nepal, working with youth, helping them build a better life. These paths in Nepal allowed me to learn from those who are the most needy. For the majority of the people in the rugged landscape of the Himalayas lived on less than $100 per year. To listen to those who shared the oral history, the Bhagavad Gita, or a story about the village protector, the goddess Kali and her cohort Shiva, and share a common bond of humanity in the daily cycles of birth, life, and death. The paths I followed in South Asia allowed me to walk to Mount Everest, visit the birthplace of Siddhartha Gautama, sit amongst gurus in the holiest Hindu and Buddhist temples in Kathmandu, visit the Taj Mahal, travel through India, step into Tibet when it was forbidden, and pause every afternoon under the village people tree, smile, reflect, and watch the sunset over the mighty Himalayas as it rose over the shores of North America. My experience of Jane Garchu Mashira Gao Rukunjilama Nepal Kodesh parallels you stepping into your next village. It is true that your village is now global, but the difference is in there. I trust you now that the commercial push to own the newest vanities is not what is important. But what is important is where your path will ask of you and take you, the same as my path is asking of me. That we respect those around us, we help those in need, we work collectively to make our world a better, safer place, and we listen carefully to the chorus of the human story, not the demagogues, temporary news cycles, or fads that fill our airwaves on our chosen social media platform. The path of this school year has also allowed me to reflect on your impending next steps. We learned from Peter in our fall production, Peter and the Starcatcher, that things are only worth what you are willing to give up for them. And from Edward Bloom in Big Fish, that we need to be the hero of our own story, be the champion of the fight, not just be a man on a wing or a prayer. For what we get there with a voice and a story in our heart, and we can be our own hero fighting dragons and winning wars. As we sit here today on our graduation day, the commencement of what will come next, we would be remiss if we didn't take a moment and think back to the beginning of this journey. For it is true that everything we really needed to know we learned in kindergarten. Along this path of school, you have learned that every person passing through your life unknowingly left something. Most of this something cannot be seen or heard or numbered or scientifically detected or counted, for it's the something we leave in the minds of others and what they leave in ours, a memory.
As Southridge High School becomes a memory and you step into your own path, I hope that you are inquisitive, have a sense of trying something different, explore all corners of our human experience, and are curious. The world is full of wonder, and I hope that you take time to wander. Along your life's path, there will be many opportunities for you to sit, share a story with a cup of chai in your hand, travel down a path in a land far away or close to home, ponder life and friendship around a fire, catch a star, fight a dragon, and paint a memory. Skyhawks, choose your path and fly well. Fly well. Thank you.
Please welcome Southridge Choir under the direction of Angela Baldino as they perform Omnia Soul.
At this time, I would like to acknowledge the retirement of 4 staff members: science teacher Diana Baker, PE teacher and former head football coach Brad Mastrud, athletic secretary Georgine Cummings, and principal secretary Deanna Russell. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you for your extensive service to Southridge High School and the Beaverton School District. Deanna has been the backbone that has held the school together since Southridge opened in 1999. She will be missed as she has guided the school and has kept all 5 principals in line. Georgine, your constant presence in supporting students and staff with a warm smile will not be lost. Diana, your work in the chemistry classroom and providing a safe place for students to come and eat breakfast before school if they do not have the means to have food at home is applauded. And Brad, for you leading us to a state championship in 2008 and being a sound voice in our team for the last 19 years. We thank all of you. Please give them all another round of applause. I would like to acknowledge the entire Southridge High School staff. Each one of you has played a significant role in helping our graduates gain the academic and social skills that are required of today's citizens. Will the Southridge staff please rise and be recognized? Each one of you thanks you for your dedicated service to our community. In a moment, each student will have his or her moment to be recognized on stage. We would like families to honor the achievement of each graduate by giving a very short round of applause for each graduate after the name is read. I recognize that families and friends are extremely proud of their graduate, but an extended applause or noisemakers interfere with the reading of the next student's name and diminishes his or her moment on stage. Please be respectful of each graduate. When we start our presentation, our students on stage will be the first graduates to receive their diplomas. Susan Greenberg is here this morning representing the Beaverton School Board. Ms. Greenberg, it is now my pleasure to present to you the Beaverton School and to the Beaverton School Board and the community gathered here, our class of 2018 for graduation. On behalf of Southridge High School and the Beaverton School District, we are pleased to confer diplomas on these students, along with all the rights and responsibilities that accompany graduating from high school. Ladies and gentlemen, our graduating seniors. At this point, I would like to ask Deputy Superintendent Carl Mead, Mrs. Susan Greenberg, and Mr. Mike Chamberlain to join me in presenting the diplomas to each of our graduates.
Nick Denning. Abby Wilbur. Brendan Long. Joey Miller. Sydney Hanshaw. Olivia Howie.
Natalie Abaza. Ibrahim Abu Sadi. Jasmine Betancourt. Jacob Adams. Jeanette Aguilera. Noreen Ahmed. Khaled Al-Rashidi. Doha Al-Hajej. Ava Allen. Emma Oliveto. Julian Amaya. Cameron Amesbury. Shannon Amesbury. Parisa Amiri. Alex Anderson. Beverly Anderson. Natalie Aparicio. Eric Dane Arnold. Layan Atia. Adam Baca. Joe Ball. Haley Barrett. Caitlin Barrett. Julia Basari. Jefferson Botries. Grant Baxter. Sierra Beatty. Kaya Beckius. Emma Berry. Bradley Bickler. Michael Billings. Nathan Black. Skylar Blair. Tanner Bledsoe. Julia Bliss. Ryan Bliss. Lauren Blodgett. Brianna Bones. Cassie Boyd. Andrea Brisbos. Chloe Brown. Layla Booker. Hasmik Bolgadarian. Emily Bowman.
Blake Byram. Terica Cabrera. Serena Carlaw. Eric Carlson. William Carrillo. Cole Carter. Diana Castellan-Rock. Oakley Kogirin. Leonardo Cavalcanti. Travis Chadwick. Jack Chapman. Kylie Chase. Taylor Quixote. Keaton Chera. Danielle Christensen. Christopher Claremont. Garrett Clark. Cade Clark. Marcus Coates. Nathan Kaufman. Jacob Cooper. Kayla Cornagia. Garrett Corrigan. Cordell Corin. Drew Calthorpe.
Jenna Cronkrite. Ivan Cruz Trejo. Maya Doms. Matthew Davis. Julia Dayton. Adara Degnan. Naomi Degadillo Ojeda. Olivia DeSimone. Destiny Diaz. Jaritzi Dona Montoya. Grace Dozier. J. Michael Dugan. Chad Dykes. Jared Ebanks. Paige Edberg. River Edwards Robichaud. Jacob Encinas. Marie Erickson.
Leah Everett. Taylor Everett. Avery Eves. Connor Fajardo. Harry Felicic. Ahmad Farik. Devin Farmer. Aaron Fernandez. Vaughn Fisk. Rowan Frank. Kirby Fredrickson. Maggie Freeman. Sean Freitag. Glenna Fulitano. Philip Fullerton. Brian Gao. Andrew Garcia. Daniel Garcia Torres. Isabel Garibaldi Suarez. Alexander Gibson. Lydia Gersh. Savannah Gilliam. Jennifer Gonzalez. Axel Gonzalez. Will Greer. Reese Gregory. Lucille Guthrie. Jacob Hamada. Tiana Herricky. Heidi Hastings. Liam Helberg. Jeffrey Higgins. Anthony's not listed on here. Anthony Kioy. Cleo Hodgen. Mackenzie Higgins. Jonathan Hill. Kevin Ho. Hannah Hoke. Natalie Hoff. Jacob Hollenbeck. Catherine Holzapple. Alexa Hotman.
Carly Hughes. Samuel Hunker. Mason Hunt. Julia Ide. Kayana Ingram. Grace Irving. Kevin Jacobs. Nicholas Yeager. Hannah Yago. Brittany Jeffrey. Hayden Jenkins. Epiphany Jessica. Cody Zhang. Kayla Joe. Brandon Johnson. Christian Johnston. Kylie Jones. Anastasia Rain Jordan. Jonna Camel. Julian Koski. Hannah Kotzman. Tucker Keeling. Anna Kent. Shania Kester. Muhammad Khan. Alina Karana. Arthur Kichitov. Dennis Kichitov. James Kim. Ryan Kim. Carla Kinsey. Sarah Kitten. Galen Kling. Gabriel Klotzbach. Marcelina Kmetz Gonzalez. Timothy Kaler. Nicholas Copey. Brenna Koretke. Luke Kausmowski. Austin Kreider. Nicole Krenz. Brakita Coons. Moses Kuznetsov. Toby Lamb.
Catalina Lamontagne. Annalisa Landeros. Brian LaRoche. Elizabeth Larson. Eric Larson. Andrew Lauren. Nathan Lee. Hannah Lee. Cindy Lee. Nicholas Lee. Elise Loritz Higgins. Faith Lavario. Kevin Lewis. Quincy Lewis. Mary Lindblom. Momile Liu. Jose Lopez Martinez. Ian Lure-Seeley. Kate Lurkin. Natalie Lumsden. Miguel Luzreaga. Ian Lynch.
Kyle Mabry. Joel Macias. Emma Madrigal. Celeste Magyar-Patton. Keely Lon Mai. Mariela Mondahano. Juan Mondahano Garcia. Sabri Freeman. Haley Maynor. Taylor Minirath. Alexis Marino. Devin Martin. Juan Martinez. Hannah Mong. Kara McLean. Darren McConnell. Nathan McDonald. Delaney McGee. Michaela McKenzie. Oh, my bad. Mason McLaurin. Allison McManus. Jacob McCrae. Cassandra Medeiros. Nick Mehrabad. Joshua Meidel. Austin Miller. Colin Miller. Ryan Miller. Kaylin Mingel. James Moffett. Brandy Molina. Riley Monroe. Jonathan Montemayor. Rory Moore. Richie Morales. Jennifer Moreno Soto. Luke Moray. Liam Moser. Maymuna Mukhtar. Sophie Munns. Kendall Murray. Ariel Mint. Ryan Nakajima. Elias Nasser. Rydell Nelson.
Ashley Newman. Sienna Newton. Jaden Nye. Andrew Wynn. Ian Wynn. New Wynn. Tyra Wynn. Kyle Nichols. Yeah. Colin Nordby. Cameron Nuss. Kylie O'Connor. Amani O'Day. Noelle Olvera Marino. Poonam Pahuja. Molly Paris. Hunsu Park. Ju-Young Park. Janet Park. Justin Partial. Dallas Pavesi. Ephraim Peckinpah. Marianne Pelpola. Iris Perez Palestino. Maria Perez Solis. Steele Peterson. Madeline Patobi. Michael Pluck. Trinity Polk. Garrett Powers. Presley Prescott. Ryan Chi. Boaz Quinlan. Hannah Raish. Kamal Rahman. Haley Randall. Tyler Riddell. Adrian Reed. Lindsay Regalado. Alexander Reich. Jonathan Rice. Jason Richard. Cole Richardson. Elijah Rico. Taylor Reese.
Eric Rios. Jesus Rivera. Courtney Robbins. Brooke Robinson. Kennedy Robinson Sass. Ashley Robles. Ali Rodriguez. Kimberly Rodriguez. Bernard Roth. Molly Rubin. Guadalupe Ruedas. Evan Saab. Amir Safadi. Hannah Sanders. Alec Savage. Thomas Sawyer. Juanita Schaefer. I got it, man. Brantley Shinklewitz. Logan Schmiel. Jacob Schwab. Peyton Scott. Ryan Sena. Hannah Selby. Alan Jacqueline Shiki. Hojun Shin. Lexis Scholl. Nadia Sheree. Arik Shurigan. Landon Simpson. Jordan Singh. Andrew Sliva. Gabriel Smith. Micaiah Snyder. Kyla Statham. Zachary Staley. Rebecca Sondermeyer. Justice Spencer. Grace Springer. Gina Stamer. Brittany Steele. Erin Song. Aaron Sorensen. Michael Stahl.
Peyton Stewart. Eric Stovall. Grace Marie Strong. Kyle Stuhldreher. Samantha Swagel. Kenny Takahashi. Lawrence Takimoto. Jasmine Tang. Tanisha Tate. Daniel Tequanta. Benjamin Tenkata. Brendan Thomas. Jasmine Thomas. Oliver Tipping. Haley Todd. Sam Toth. Chi Tran. Tuan Tran. Brittany Travis. Vanessa Truba. Benson Trong. Boston Turner. Noah Ulrich. Ethan Vargas. Jacqueline Vasquez. Stacy Villa Castaneda. Ethan Wall. Isabella Walsh. John Mark Wallstrom. Joshua Walters. Alexander Wanaka. Jeremy Wong. Sarah Welch. William Wheeler. Richard Wheeler. Gage Wisenant. Eliana Whitcomb. Nathan Witchip. Haley Winger. Helen Wong. Cirrus Wine Fasihi. Jessica Shao.
Say Nathan Yurdoff and not
Devin Yelvington. Nathan Yurdaw. Olivia Yisrael Smith. Taylor Young. Janice Zong.
Will Student Body President Sydney Hanshaw and Senior Class President Olivia Howie please come to the podium?
Class of 2018, it's time to take a selfie.
Please rise. Yeah, get it. Get it. Yeah. We're gonna have to like. There it is. Yeah. Oh. Hey. Oh, hey. That's all wrong way. Yeah. Here. Focus it. There you go.
Got it.
Hey. Will the class of 2018 please rise? Sorry.
Graduates, there's one final academic tradition that signifies your transition from student to graduate.
Are you sure? Okay. Class of 2018, please move your tassels from right to left.
Please dismiss the staff. Please dismiss the faculty. Just leave them.
Say that.
Before you do the next line.
Just say that right now. Okay.
At this time, I would like to ask only the faculty seated to rise. Seniors, please remain seated.
Oh, wait.
You can stand back up. Faculty, thank you. Your last task is assisting our seniors at graduation. Will you please exit the arena at this time?
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. No, up.
Now you can announce the graduates of faculty.
Congratulations, class of 2018.
We are now graduates and alumni of Southridge High School.
You do it?
What? That's right. That's good. Thank you. Good. Thank you all. You're guests to please meet their student or students outside in front of the Charles Center. They'll be coming around after they go through the teacher reception line. Students will not be re-entering this gym space. Please meet them outside. Thank you.